going on, people? This is Young Louie, Younglewi. I like to spell my name, so people don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? If you want to Google me, you can Google my music, but this ain't about my music. This is about my dread journey, you know what I'm saying? And as you can see, it's looking rough as hell right now. Basically because I just washed it. I conditioned it and washed it for the first time. Now, I've had my dreads for I got them started maybe about 3 months ago. So, technically, my hair, I've been growing my hair since like December, so it's December now, so that's a whole year. So I've been growing my hair for about a year now. And of course, this is the length of it. I started my dreads maybe about 10 months ago. Took them out because I felt like my hair was too short and I was ready for long dreads, Y'all know how that is. To my fellow dreadheads, I know how I feel when you're just ready for your joints to grow and you lose patience. I've tried to grow dreads numerous amount of times. I didn't have long hair all the way down here, tried to grow dreads. I just couldn't do it, but now I'm just ready to do it. But anyway, back to the point. I got other pictures and stuff too to kind of show my journey of how long I've been growing my dreads and from when I started and how long they are now. As you can see, they're looking rough as hell right now, but I'm seeing some signs of locking. Oh, and if you want to know why I got this on right here, don't mind this at all. This is for I got a tattoo and I'm being ghetto right now, you know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and tied a bag around to kind of block the tattoo while I washed it because, I just got the tat or whatever. I don't want to F the tat up. But, as you can see, it's kind of locking a little bit, a little bit of bud here and there. You can see it. I got new growth as well. But, kind of buttoned up a little bit. Most of the time, your dreads are going to lock quicker in the back from what I hear and just from feeling my own dreads. Of course, they're not locked yet. I've only been growing them for about 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So, I still got some time to go. It's a journey, man, but I just wanted to, excuse me. I just wanted to let people know, man, dudes, women, whatever, that are growing dreads, one thing you do not want to listen to. And I mean this, man, I can't even stress this enough. Like, one thing you don't want to do is not wash your hair. I know you always hear that. I know people say, oh, man, if you want them to lock, don't wash your hair. It's going to lock quicker. First and foremost, that's bullshit. If somebody tell you that again, slap them dead in their face, man, because it's bullshit. You need to wash your hair, man. You need to nourish your hair. You need to make sure that you don't want to overly condition it, but you definitely want to cleanse it. For one, because, if you're using any type of wax, maybe that mango lime, whatever Jamaican mango lime wax, build up definitely, builds up. That's why it's called build up. But eventually, man, it'll build up a lot, man, and you'll actually be clogging your pores and all that in your head, man. Your hair won't grow at its potential that you would like it to and at the speed that you want it to. So you definitely want to wash your hair, okay? Can't stress that enough. Now, this is don't judge this at all because this is I just washed my hair, so it's looking crazy right now, but once I get it retwisted, it's definitely gonna look good and great, you know what I'm saying? I'm still in the locking phase. Well, trying to get them to lock. They're not fully locked. So it's still gonna look kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's still gonna look rough. You're gonna go through a rough stage. That's what I'm going through right now. So I don't care. I rock it proudly. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I want dreads, and that's that. So I'm willing to pay the price, sacrifice, whatever you want to call it. Another thing I want to talk about. Whatever you do, too much of anything isn't good for you. Whether it's healthy food, whether it's TV, whether it's reading, sometimes too much of that ain't good for you, man. You be done went crazy in your head, tired, sleepy, you might try to drive home or something and get into a wreck. Like, too much of anything isn't good for you. But there are good things that, can help you, but sometimes people overdo it. One thing in particular, using oil, natural oils. Now, it's okay to use natural oils. It's good for your hair, It keeps your hair moisturized. You want to get you a natural oil and spray it, spray it on your hair at least once a day. but you don't want to oversaturate your dreads, especially if they're not locked yet. One type of oil that you need to stay away from if your locks ain't locked all the way yet is 100% pure argan oil. Let me tell you, man, I was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to go ahead and start spraying some oil in my joint, you know, pure natural oil, and I found argan oil. I was like, okay. Looked at the reviews, I seen some good reviews, so I was like, I'm gonna spray that in my hair. I start spraying it in my hair, next thing I know, it's loosening at the ends, and it's getting way more frizzier than normal. I'm like, what the hell, man? Now I feel like I'm just, you know, defeating the whole purpose of moisturizing my hair. Next thing I know, they was coming out, frizz all over the place, and I heard that it was supposed to help with frizz. It's bullshit, but it really depends on your hair. But if your dreads ain't locked yet, try to stay away from argan oil, because with my experience of it, it basically loosens your hair. It makes your hair mad soft, and by softening your hair, it's actually stopping it and preventing it from locking up. You know what I'm saying? Getting stiff. You want your hair to be stiff and locked. That's the whole point of having locks, dreadlocks. So you want to, for one, you don't want to oversaturate with oils in your hair, and you don't want to put argan oil, pure argan oil in your hair if it's not locked yet. That's one good thing. Another thing, try not to get your hair twisted too often. You know, we're in the beginning stages. You know, if you like me, you definitely want to keep a fresh head. You know, you want to keep your head neat. You want to keep everything neat. You want to keep your face, all that stuff neat. And I know how it is, man. But the thing is, it's a price that you got to pay for growing dreads, man. You got to rough it out, man. At least go a good 2 weeks, man. Try to keep it at least every 2 to 3 weeks on getting your joint retwisted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will be like, oh, man, my dreads messed up. I want to get them redone now. And they just got them done 4 days ago. And then they keep getting it retwisted every 5-6 days. Retwisted. First of all, you damaging the hair at your root. And by the time your joints do get long, by the time they do get down here, they're going to end up falling the hell out. And you're going to be like, damn, why are my dreads falling out? It's because you was twisting and doing all that all the time. Now, it is a habit, you know what I'm saying? I fall victim to that, especially when I first started. I used to stay twisting my joints. So you got to break that habit now while your joints are short. And try not to do that. As far as whatever you want to use to actually twist your joints, or whatever you want to let your loctician or whoever twist your joint, whatever stuff you want to use, it's really up to you. One thing you want to stay away from is that Murray's beeswax. That's the same company that make that, you know, wave pomade and all that. Man, it's like 80%, 90% petroleum, and maybe 10% actual beeswax. So it's not good for your hair, man. It's going to end up messing your hair up even more than what it is. It might help it hold longer, but at the same time, it's causing mad buildup, and it's not helping your dreads at all. It's actually hurting them. Stay away from any of that type of stuff. It's like Vaseline. Who wants to put Vaseline in dreads? If anybody know, you know damn well. You ain't supposed to put no Vaseline in your hair, especially if you got coarse hair like, you know, like this. So stay away from the petroleum, you know what I'm saying? Murray's beeswax. Stay away from that. As far as other waxes, Jamaican mango and lime, they got some decent cream waxes and waxes. They're cool, man. You know what I'm saying? They straight. I've been experimenting. Sometimes I let whoever do my hair use the wax, and then sometimes I let them use the gel. Of course, the gel is a lot better. It's lighter. It actually causes your hair to hold longer than normal, and which that can be a good thing, because then they'll last longer, and it doesn't cause as much buildup. So I mean, you know, it's really up to you. I mean, if you want to start with wax, it's cool. You know, to each his own. Well, I guess that's about it. You know, if anybody got any more questions, or if anybody want to make any comments, just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and place your comments down on the bottom or whatever. I'll make sure I get back to you. If anybody, you know, want to put me up on something, man, because I'm always willing to learn, and it's very wise to always get, you know, corrections and instructions, and try to take advantage of those, and you know, to help you succeed in whatever you're trying to do. Me, I'm trying to have, you know, nice, long, official locks. So if you can help me, let me know. If you got any more questions, let me know. I'll be putting up more videos about, you know, my progress and where I'm at, maybe a lock journey or something like that, and then we can go like that. To all my dreadheads, keep it moving, stay consistent, be patient, and you'll get to where you're trying to go.